Hi, crafty friends. Lacey here, the Cheeky Bum, and I am so excited because I have a Temu haul. I have a pretty decent sized Temu haul, and I'm just so excited. I haven't done a Temu haul probably since April, like when all like the tariff stuff was issue, and then it wasn't the same, and it's still not 100% the same. The prices have gone up on some things. Some things seem like, wait, like, oh, this was a good deal, and other things are like, oh, it's not a bad deal, obviously, because it's Temu, but it's definitely more than what it probably used to be. You know what I mean? So I usually try to do things in order. I'm just gonna kind of grab shit out of the basket today. It's that kind of day. There are some duplicates because of course I thought that, I didn't realize that I had put it in my cart from two different sellers. You know how it is. And I try to look through my cart again, but I swear they either add stuff. I don't know. I don't know how I buy duplicates sometimes within the same order. It'd be different if it was like separate orders and I just forgot that I had something, but like within the same order, it is what it is. So things are not 100% the same, but I think this order was like $140. I think I have 58 products or 59 products or items. But anyway, we're just going to get into it. I have the prices on everything of price as of when I ordered it. I will link anything that's available down below. Some things might not be available or out of stock or so forth. So we're going to kind of get into it. I really wish Temu was the same. It's not, but it's okay, right? So first up, I have these little striped beads. This is a 10-piece set. Are they silicone? They were $2.32. Yeah, they are silicone. I didn't realize they were silicone, but that's fine. I liked the stripeness. I do have like a spooky circus, spooky carnival type of swap. So that's what a lot of this is. But even that, I think it just kind of gives a very Halloween vibe, a Jack Skellington, just striped bead vibe. I like them. So that's them. No wonder why they were $2.32, because they were silicone. It makes more sense. I don't think I realized that as I ordered them. I also got these. I think these are silicone too. These ones were $3.14. I don't know. I think this is a 10-piece order as well, but like these look trippy. I also ordered these in black, and I ended up getting the black ones from two different sellers, but these are silicone as well. But look, I just loved the swirl. It's giving me like candy vibes, but kind of creepy. But I thought that the pink ones would be good for Christmas, so it wasn't just like red. I would probably purchase these in red as well. I like the silicone. That means they have a decent hole, so these will go good on pens, pokey tools, anything beatable. So that's the pink ones. Again, those ones were $3.14, so a little bit more expensive. I got these cute little acrylic ghosty charms. There's 10 pieces, and they were $2.78. Look how cute they are. They're this like glittery hot pink. You know me and a pink Christmas. Or pink Christmas. I like pink Christmas too, but like hot pink and orange are like my favorite color combos for Halloween. Like I love all colors. Like I like lime greens. I like brights. I like traditional Halloween, but for whatever reason, hot pink and orange are like my go-to. Like I just love it. I got these black and white striped bows. There's quite a few of them in here. There was only $2.17. There's 50 pieces, so that's a lot. So this is a good deal. But just a little black and white striped bow. They're already done for you. Perfect to add on to embellishments or whatever. So love those. I have these little skeletons. I thought these were a little smaller. There's 10 pieces. I got mixed color, and they were $3.23. And I got them. Oh, they're not squishy. They almost look like they're squishy, but they're not. but I believe these ones probably glow in the dark, but they're just little skeletons. I thought that they could be cool, you know, hanging on something, like on the side of a little bag, a tote, or even just at the bottom of a chunky dangle. I think you get more white than anything. I only got 2 black. Looks like there's 4 green and 4 white, 2 black. Next I got these little candy capuchons. They were $1.99, 15 pieces. Again, I was thinking, you know, Halloween candy, obviously, Christmas. I have, like I said, the spooky carnival, circus type of thing. You always get candy, so that's what I was thinking. And it's good. I just got the mixed color. Usually you can buy them, you know, whatever color you want. I usually get variety. That's usually what I do, because that way I have something for everything. So these are cute. They have cute colors. I think I've had these in my stash before, but I was only down to like a couple candies, so I needed to replenish. I got these pink pumpkin beads. I did end up getting these from 2 different sellers. These were $2.41. I don't know how many pieces are in here. Is it gonna tell me? Probably 10 pieces. But these are a repurchase as well. I think I used them all last year. I don't think I have any of these left. They're just like this pink iridescent pumpkin bead. They're just adorable. I got this variety pack of plastic chain. Usually I use metal chain, but I wanted to like incorporate some more color. I've gotten so many dangles that have come on colored chains, and they just look so cool. So I'm trying to think. I don't know how many different colors there are. Oh, sorry. 12 different colors. I got the mixed bag, and they are 50 centimeters long. Let's see how long that is. They were $4.22. Let's just pull one out. So you can get quite a few dangles off of this. So like usually a dangle chain, I mean, when I make them, are usually, yeah, about 4 inches long. So I could probably get 4 dangles, 4 to 5 out of one of these. I mean, that's if I'm making dangles. Now, if I'm like, you know, using it as part of like embellishing something or an album or something, I'd maybe get 2 out of it, depending on what I'm using it for. But yeah, I got the variety colors so that I had a little bit of everything. These are Lazy Susan bases. These, I got 4 pieces. These were $6.74, so on the pricier side, but I got them thinking that I can use them for the Scrap Diva craft caddy. If I can adhere this to the bottom and that way you can spin it, that's my thought. So I am going to try to play with that, or really anything. It doesn't have to be the craft caddy. You could probably use it for multiple different things. But that was the first idea I had, was the craft caddy, because I love that thing. I make it for everything. So that is my idea. They spin pretty well. I did see some on Amazon, but they were a little bit bigger. I didn't want anything too big because, again, if I wanted to use it on other things. So, I mean, about like less than $2 a piece. I think that's not a bad price. I'm excited to play with these. So there will probably be some Halloween craft caddies in the future. There's these. These came in another like poly envelope that I took off. So these were $2.71, and they are these acrylic cat charms, and these are so stinking cute. So we have this little cat, and they have like the protective film on them, so they're not gonna look cute or like, you know, glossy. Let's see, there's 7 or 10 pieces. So we have the mummy cat, the ghost cat, the skelly cat, the jack-o'-lantern cat, the witch cat, and the bat cat. Like, how cute are those? Oh no, so the skelly cat, there's 2 of those. And there's 2 of the bat cat, but then there's this cat. I don't know what he is. He's just a black cat with a headband. I don't know. And then we have the little devil cat. Those are really cute. I want to take off the plastic, at least on one, so that I can see, like I don't know how vibrant the color. It's like a really pale purpley gray. I don't want to scratch them. These never come off nicely for me. Come on. There we go. So that's without the cover. So they're nice and glossy, but yeah, it's like a weird like purple gray. They're not super vibrant, but you know me, I love cats and they're spooky cats, so they're really cute. I will definitely be using them. Somebody's gonna get some cat spooky mail. Those are adorable. I got these. These were $2.32, and I can't remember how many pieces are in here. I hate when sometimes it tells you, sometimes it doesn't. But these are like reflective little keychains, and they're little ghosties. So they did have other shapes. I think Larissa had gotten the stars. I got the ghost. Look at how cute these are. They pop out the eyes. I thought these were cute, and I could probably put vinyl on here and put like an initial or something. I could probably put even a cold transfer on them. You get 6. But I thought that they would just be cute. So that's what those are. I don't, Larissa said, yeah, Larissa got stars, but I don't even remember seeing the stars. I think I seen ghosts and bats. I don't know, but those are cute. And then I got these little ghost nail charms. There's 20 of them in here, and they were $1.69, and they're just, I'm not going to take them out, but they're just little ghost nail charms. But I think that I can probably put a jump ring through the eye and have it hang, or I'll use it as like the center of a flower or a bow or something that they'll get utilized. I like to use nail charms often, so those are the little ghosties. I got these silicone black bows. There's 5 of them in here for $1.99. Let's take them out so you can see them. I've got pink ones. I think I've got some mint ones, but I got some black ones. I really need to order some red. I need to have some red. Let's see. Oh, so these are little, like, I think these are glass beads. They are. They're little. Some people are gonna think they're creepy, and I mean, I think that's the whole point. They're little clowns. Come on. I hate when I can't open things. They're little clown beads. I don't know how many are in here. How many pieces? It just says blue. They were $4.83, but for glass beads, that's not bad. Also, there's 5 of them in here, but look at the little clown. I thought they were so cute. I think they had a red clown, but I decided to go with blue because it was a little bit more vibrant. So yeah, I have these little glass clown beads for my creepy circus. I just gotta be careful with those. I got these beads. These just look cool. So these were $5.94. You get 20 pieces. I got a mixed color. So they're like just like the gemmy ball beads, but so what it is, they're clear. I mean, they might have a coating on the back, but I think they're clear gemmies just on colored beads, and it gives it kind of like an icy effect. I don't know how to explain it, but they're just really cool looking. I don't know, it's one of my new obsessions. But I love using these type of like disco balls, like the gem balls. I don't even know exactly what they're called, but I love using them on undangles. This one's kind of got, this one's missing one. It's got a little bald spot, but it might not be that noticeable. I love this color. I like this lime green. All the colors are actually really pretty. Ooh, look at that hot pink. The yellows, the reds, they're really good colors. I really like them. Oh, even this like dusty bluish, like periwinkle color. Love that. So these are fun. I would probably repurchase these. These are some eyeball beads. They were $2.74 for 10. And I got the random colors, but look at how cool they are. So I have some of these, but I think they were clear last year. I think they were just clear. But these are fun. I love like the bright colors, like these lime ones. They're just really cool looking. So those are fun. Love a good eyeball. Got these little plastic spider webs. They were $1.91. There's 12 pieces. I just thought that these would be fun for layering. Like, they also have holes in them, so I could, like, you know, use them in a dangle somehow, or, you know, put a chain on it and attach it to mini album, jelly toe, something like that. But I liked that they were flat. I didn't have to cut anything off of the center or anything. And I could just kind of, yeah, layer it up. I can put, you know, a rosette on top or on the bottom. You know, there's just a lot of options. I just got plain black. I think they did have other colors. I think there's glow in the dark, but I just got black. I got these little wings. It says mixed color. I don't know how many are in here. They're little bat wings. They're $2.28. I have gotten just plain black before, but I wanted some pink. I figured red ones I could use for like, you know, little devil or even Valentine's Day. You know, are they all one-sided? Okay, no, they should come in pairs. They come in pairs, so you have like one of each side. So there's red, there's this hollow color, there's like a white, there's pink and black. So I don't know how many pairs are in here. It seems like quite a bit. At least 2 of every color. I think there's 3 pairs of every color. Okay. This will last me a couple years. Or I can share some. These are just some like pink iridescent gumball beads. They're 20 for $1.99. I also got some orange ones. They just have like that AB shine and they're hot pink. They're like what does it say what millimeter they are? No, I would assume they're about probably a 16 millimeter. I did get some clay cutters just so I can make my own clay charms. I've made them in the past, but I have not done it in a long time. These were $4.09 for a 2-piece of a leaf. Again, I will post pictures up here so you can see kind of like the inspiration I was getting from these. These are just 3D printed. I have a 3D printer, but it is in a back room, and I just have not taken, like, I haven't designed anything in a long time. I have a regular 3D printer, and then I have a 3D resin printer. I also have like a laser engraver, and I just need to play. But when you don't feel great, that's like the last thing you want to do, especially with headaches. I have a hard time like designing stuff that takes too much brain power. So anyway, I got some leaves, but I think I also got some ghost, and this is a 3-piece set, and these were $3.67, so cheaper than the leaf. But I guess the leaf is more intricate, but the quality of the 3D printing is less. So I got these because the picture got me. They had like the 3-size ghosts, and they had them all linked together, and I was like, oh, those are just so cute, and I could make them whatever color I wanted. So Yes, got those. Hopefully I can get my clay out and play. What are these? This was $2.66 for 12 pieces. Oh, these are popcorn charms. Because again, you know, carnival, circus, there's always popcorn. But I mean, these could be for like, I could use them for a movie themed swap. I could use them for a snack swap. I love popcorn. So popcorn charms. What is this? Oh, this is 4 rolls of black chiffon ribbon. I love the chiffon ribbon. I try to incorporate it in a lot of things I do. And I'm running on very low black. So this was 4 rolls, $5.57. You can get these from like Amazon. You can get them from Hobby Lobby, but the rolls are not as big. So Temu gives you the biggest roll. And I have 4 here, so this will last me quite a while. I have so many different colors, but I do think I get the best purchase, or like the most bang for my buck from Temu when I order this stuff from Temu. So yes, $5.57 is what I said. Yeah, but for 4 rolls. So I feel like that's good, and the rolls are big. I would say like the rolls from like Amazon and other places, or if you get like, if you wanted like a multicolor pack, the rolls are a lot smaller, probably half the size. So I like how much I'm getting with those. I got these candy beads. So does it say how many they are? It doesn't say. They were $3.39, but they have like, oh, there's probably 10 pieces here. But they have like the AB shine. I just thought they were so cute. It looks like I got 2 of every color. So, oh, I got 3 white, but that's okay. Because I got the mixed lot as well. Because like I said, I like to have a variety, but I also like to see like, oh, I got 3 of this pink as well. If I find a color that I really like, I'm like, oh, I like that color. Then I will go back and order just this color. Because sometimes you just don't know. This one was like kind of like a purpley color. That one's like a light pink. We have like a periwinkle blue. We have the clear. I like that, the clear and white. And then this pink and white. These are really cute. These will be perfect for Christmas is really what they're giving me. But I could use them for any kind of sweet treat swap. I can put them on anything really. I got these little green stripe beads. I don't know what millimeter these are. I don't know if it's going to tell me. It's a pretty small millimeter. Maybe an 8? 6? 6 maybe. 6 or 8. They were $1.78. I don't know how. There's quite a few in here. Probably 50 piece. I wish they would just tell me sometimes. Sometimes they just don't. Or they make you like really look like through all this. I don't see where it says. So anyway, so I got green, but I also got purple in here somewhere. I was thinking it's giving me, well, green is just a good Halloween color, but then I had purple, and purple's a good Halloween color, and combined it's definitely giving me like, you know, Beetlejuice vibes. And I do like to do some Beetlejuice crafts. If you've been around here and you've seen some of the stuff I do, I tend to do some Beetlejuicy things. I got these little like gunmetal beads. Again, I was thinking more Halloween, but I can use them for a lot of things. It will last me a long time. They were $2.24, and there's so many. I can't tell you what size. They're probably, it says like 35 grams, but a couple hundred maybe. Like there's quite a few, and this is probably a 3 or 4 mil size. And then I also got silver, $2.24 for those as well. But yeah, it just gives me the weight. It's just 35 grams. Here's the purple beads. The purple beads were $1.78. These are a repurchase. I purchased these last year, and I think I only have 1 left. They're just these little ghosty bubblegum beads. But these are so cute. I love them. They're really, really cute. They're always a big hit. They look cute on Poke Tools, dangles, anything. How many is there? They were $2.51, 10 pieces. But again, I had gotten these last year and I used almost all of them. Like I did a lot with Little Boo thing last year, so repurchase. And then I got these little black and white striped beads. They were $1.65, and I know that they're on a small size. It just says 10 grams. So I couldn't tell you what size they are. They're probably like a 3 or 4 mil. But they were just kind of giving me a spooky vibe, and I like to make, you know, little dangles too. So just black and white striped. I've seen a yellow and black before. Somebody has gifted me some. Like it was within like a sequin mix, and they were so cute. So yes, black and white. I got these little broom charms. There's 10 pieces, $1.51. You know, it's giving me witch. Just little brooms. I got these little beads. So they're red. There's 110 pieces. They were $2.06, but they were giving me like blood drop vibes, like vampire. And at first I was like, oh, they said they were beads, but they look like just flatbacks. But I thought maybe there was a hole in there, but I don't see one. So this said that it was beads. I'll relook. But because I debated on them, and I looked and looked, and I was like, oh, I think those are faceted. I mean, I can still work with them, but I'm pretty sure they're stated that they're beads, and these are clearly not beads. These flowers are so stinking tiny. I did not realize how tiny they were. So they're just resin flowers. There's 300 pieces in here for $1.96, but look how small these are. They are so small. They're like seed bead size. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with them. They are way smaller than I thought they were. I thought that they would be, I have some on my desk somewhere under a pile of stuff. I thought that they were going to be about this size, which I like to use. So I thought that they were going to be that size, but they are tiny, tiny, tiny. The tiniest. So I don't know. I'm going to have to find something to do with them. Here's some more of the pink pumpkin beads. Like I said, I got them from 2 different sellers. $2.16, 10 pieces. I don't know how I did that, but you know, I did. These are some coffin nail gems. There's 30 pieces. They were $1.66, but they have multiple colors. So we have hot pink, we have black, we have red, we have a white and a light pink, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's any other colors. No. So just little coffin jemmies. Ooh, that one goes fine. These are just some clay bits. They're just the black and white kind of candy striped. I don't know exactly what they're called. Pinwheel? I'm not quite sure. But I got black and white. I have other colors. I've made them myself before. They're just kind of time consuming. And again, I don't always get out my clay stuff. So if I already have them pre-made to put in my sequin mix, so be it. But they're really cute. They were $2.62. So I feel like that's kind of expensive for what they are. I feel like these used to be a lot cheaper. Does it say how much grams? Well, it doesn't even tell me how much, like the weight or anything. So, you know, it is what it is. They're cute. I got these little ghost silicone beads. These were $4.22, and I got 12. And I got the variety pack, which is only 3 different colors. But look how cute they are. And I like that they were a little smaller than some of the beads. So there's pink, there's the mint. Oh, the mint just gets me, and the white. And I just thought that these would be cute on my mini Poke Tools, dangles, anything beaded, honestly. But you know me, I like to make my little Mini pokey tools. They seem to be a hit. I think I need to start looking for some. So I like the little mini pokey tools. I need to look for like mini pens where it's only like a bead, like 2 or 3 beads that you can fit on there, but still cute. I mean, the mini pokey tools don't hold a whole lot either, but I really like making them. People enjoy receiving them, so I got these checkered beads. Like the holes in these are humongous. 226. I don't know how many pieces. But look, the hole is really big. A lot bigger than I thought. Look how big that hole is. But they're cute. I liked the checker. You know me, I like a good checker. I think these are meant to go on like shoelaces or like thicker bracelets or something, or maybe even hair beads, because it's like the hole is like a pony bead size. I don't know. I think that if I'm using it, I don't know. I'll have to play with them and see how I can utilize them. Because I'm definitely going to have to put a cap or something, or a bigger bead, like stacking other beads around it in order to string it, or, put it on. Anyway. Here are more of the black striped beads. This one I paid $2.40 for 10 pieces. These I think are little vampire teeth charms. They're 25 pieces, $2.37. Bag within a bag, and they're just like, the little vampire teeth. We've seen these before. I've seen them before. I've gotten them before. I don't think I've ordered them before. But they're just like little vampire teeth charms. They did come in like a gunmetal too, and I really thought about getting them in gunmetal. I just don't think of teeth and them being black. You know what I mean? So that's what I got. Oh, I got these these are really cute. So these are earrings, but I'm going to take them apart and use them as charms. They were only $1.03. I feel like that's a good price. And they're little cat clowns. Like, how cute are these? Oh, I can't wait to use them in my carnival swap. They're so cute. Oh, I love the little cat clowns. I know a lot of people don't like clowns. I don't have a problem with clowns. I have some hot pink star glitter or star sequins. They were $1.15. I don't know how many grams does it say. It doesn't say how many grams. But hot pink. This I was kind of disappointed in. So I got their little charms. They were $3.25. I got 10 piece, and it says mixed color on here. It says mixed color because I thought that I would get like 2 of everything, and they're all just a love spell, the love potion. So these are like Harry Potter inspired. I thought that I was going to get like a Polyjuice and Felix Felice. Like, I'll put a picture up of like the potions. I want to say there was 3 or 4 different types. And if you got a mix, you'd get one of everything, which these are fine. I can use them for Valentine's Day, Harry Potter. It doesn't matter. But they are not mixed. They are not mixed. Somebody put the wrong label on these. I also got these balloons for said circus. $3.71. There's 8 pieces. These are heavier than I expected, so I don't know how these are going to play out. I got mixed color. They're supposed to be on like a bendable wire so that, I mean, they hold up. I thought that they would be cute, and I got a mixed color just because I thought, like, I didn't want to get all red because I just didn't want to. But if I didn't want this, I could paint this or add a design or a face on these. So these are the colors. Red, I'll probably use something with Pennywise and it. But there's purple, green, mint, a gold, which the gold seems kind of scratched up. Like, the gold paint is not the best. So I'd probably repaint that one We have like a corally color, like a coral orange, bright blue, and the white. But these will be fun to play with. I'm excited to play with these. I have an envision in my head. It's just, you know, trying to come together physically. Let's see more. So I got at least 2 orders, maybe 3. $2.94. I assume there's 10 pieces in there. These are the orange beads, like the pink ones. These ones were slightly cheaper. They were $1.92. I feel like that's a good price for these, because you're getting how many in here? 20 pieces, yeah. So there's just orange, AB. And I got these little pumpkin beads. Like, they're just literally like orange pumpkinish beads. They were $1.86 for 50 pieces. That's a good price. These are little binder clips. Like, I'm thinking to make like little notebooks. I have a cinch tool. I haven't even pulled it out to play with it. But I was like, oh, I'll just get a couple to play with. So these ones, oh, the bag is ripped anyway. It says 5 pieces. There's only 3 pieces in here. Motherfuckers. Sorry. Didn't mean to swear. I paid $1.41, which isn't that bad, but it does say 5 pieces, but I only got 3 pieces. So I guess I can complain about that. It's not like I'm getting a whole lot of credit or anything, but I thought they were just a good size to make little notebooks or something like that for swaps. But speaking of that, I also got a big pack because these can be cut down to whatever size you want. And these are more of like the spiral style, 10 random colors, which there's 4 different colors. And they were only $3.08. So I thought that was a good price. Again, I have not played with it yet. I just really want to experiment and see what I can do. Let's see what else bead-wise. I got some black glitter pens. Beadable pens. 10-piece, $3.76. It says pearlescent black, but they're really pretty. And I got this pack of gold round beads. I like to use these on the ends of beads that have holes that are slightly too big. I use gold the most, so I got the variety size pack. They were only $3.50, so pretty good price for those. This was $6.19. There is 3 pieces in here, but they're like little book review things. If you're a book reader, especially if you're a physical book, but even if you do like book journaling, or like you're a happy planner girly and not a journal girly, but you still want to like incorporate like the books that you've read and stuff, that you can do that. Let's see, I think they're sticky note, but they might not be. Are they sticky note style? Oh, they are sticky note style. That's what I thought. So you have your title, your author, your start, your finish, your genre, and you give your little ratings, your favorite quote, your thoughts, favorite moment. I just thought that they were really cute, and you can put like what you've read. Like I do almost exclusively audiobook, but I still wanted to incorporate, you know, something. I have a book journal. I'm just really bad at it. I thought that I would be better at it, but I'm horrible. I'm horrible. I got 1 die. It says Hello Boo. I thought this was so cute. I seen somebody else haul this and I had to get it. I don't remember who it was. I want to say it was Leanna, but I don't know. It's super cute. I say Hey Boo all the time, so I had to have that. That's the only die. Isn't that crazy? I did get a couple paper sets. This one was $2.43. It doesn't have a name, but I like that they're starting to put them in these little cardboard sleeves. It just kind of helps them from being bent up so much. Their paper is never like the best quality. But I got some really cute like patterns last year, and I thought, oh, I'll try some other ones. So this is like a bright like black and hot pink set. So we have this little skull, have stripes, we have a checker, you know how I feel, stars, Got mini skulls, stars. We have this striped pattern, black and white striped. That's cute. Threw in some grays. So it's just like slightly different colorways, but I think they're cute. That was cute for two something. What did I say it was $2.43? Yeah, $2.43. I think that's cute, and I kind of like that it has a little sleeve that it can go in. That one was a hit. I like that. I got some really cute ones last year that I've played with. And then this one is like a vintage circus 305. I do have, you know, a digital collection that I plan on working with, but I thought that this could be fun as well. So we have this one. Some stripes. I kind of like that it's like glossy-ish. Ooh, I kind of like this one. This one just says circus. You have balloons. You have your like big top. Look at those elephants. Those are cool. I like the popcorn. These are kind of cute. And then we have the bear. We have giraffe, zebra, which you just get the head of it. But I guess I could piece these together. Elephant. But those are cute. I'm kind of impressed. So it's like feels like wrapping paper texture. Because it's got like shine to it. But like the thick, like good wrapping paper. Not like thin, cheap, like dollar store wrapping paper. Like it feels like a good, thick wrapping paper. I don't know how to explain it. But I think I can play with it. I think I can work with it. We'll make it work. I got some of the little binder sleeves. They are 10 piece. I did get like the iridescent. So these are for like the mini binders like this. I plan on doing my own October daily, and to make it easier on me, I thought that this book would be the best for me to put together, and I picked up some of these so I could incorporate some pictures if I want, or whatever kind of ATC cards that I might get this year. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I got it for that binder. And then the next is just storage. You know me and storage. I got these. There was 2 of them for $3.49. I like to put like just little things in here. So like my nail charms, like I have one that's Halloween, I have one that's Christmas, I have one that's like Valentine's, and one that's summer. Like they just fit nicely in here. I also use them for like, what else do I have? Oh, I don't have them in here. I have some for like all my little eyelets and just any little things I have, like garment pins, whatever you want to call them, that are I color code everything. I like things organized in the way they are. So I love these. It's a good price. I've gotten them on Amazon, but they're not as good of a price as they are on Temu. And then these, how many pieces? There's 20 pieces. I paid $5.06 for them, but I like to put my sequin mixes in them. So just like this. So plain sequin mixes. It just helps me organize them, and then I have them in like little tubs so they sit sideways and I can see them all. Yeah, that's just what I've been doing lately. Sometimes I'll put beads in here, like seed beads that come in jars that I want to take out of the jar. Just different things like that. So that was my haul, like a fairly decent haul. First haul in so long. I miss Temu so much. But I feel like it was a decent one. A lot of things that I needed. I definitely think like for beads and charms, it's still, you know, a cheaper option. I mean, Hobby Lobby is stepping up their game when it comes to like shaped beads, silicone beads, and stuff like that. And they're always 50% off. But like Joann's always had a decent like bead selection too, and Michael's just isn't there. And Michael's pricing just isn't there. Every now and then you can get a good deal, but the best deals our Hobby Lobby and Joann's, and we no longer have Joann's. So I'm a bead girly. I like to make dangles. I like beads. Like that is the one thing like I have lots of and I hoard and I will continue to buy is beads. So if you have any questions, let me know. If not, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.